What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Monday the 1st of July, got confirmed us to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, what are the top 5 teams in the world right now in your opinion? Right then, let's get started, and first up we've got a player called De Frutos. He joined Real Valladolid from Real Madrid as a loan deal for the whole season. A player called Lodi has joined Atletico Madrid from Atletico PR in Brazil. It's an undisclosed fee and he'll be a new player to FIFA 20. Richie De Ligt has joined Royal Antwerp in Belgium from Aston Villa as a free transfer. He spent the last few years out on loan at several different clubs and most recently was playing in Australia. Then we have Lyon. He's gone to Galatasaray from Standard Liège as a €5 million fee. Denis Cheryshev has made his move to Valencia permanent now from Villarreal and it's cost him €6 million. I have no idea how good he was last season for Valencia, but if you go back a year ago to the World Cup in Russia, he was pretty damn good. Brazil has joined Inter from Parma for a fee of €6.5 million, but included in the deal was the defender called Adorante, who's gone to Parma from Inter and he's cost them €5 million. Van Housden has joined Standard Liège in Belgium on a permanent basis, I believe, from Inter Milan, and it's cost them €12.6 million. Lafont has joined FC Nantes from Fiorentina. It's a 2-season loan deal, but it does include a €7 million option to buy. James Justin has made the switch to Leicester City from Luton Town, and they paid £8 million for him, and he signed a 5-year contract. Timothy Weah has joined Lille in France from Paris Saint-Germain. He's cost them €10 million. He's on a 5-year contract, and for PSG, I think they have a sell-on clause. Embolo has made the switch to Borussia Mönchengladbach from Schalke. He cost them €10 million, and he's on a 4-year contract. Antonio Valencia made the switch to LDU Quito in Ecuador, where he's from. It's from Manchester United, and it's a free transfer. So quite possibly that end of an era card we got a few weeks back on Ultimate Team, that could be his last ever card on foot. Then we move on to Kruse. He joined Fenerbahce from Werder Bremen. It's a free contract or a free deal, should I say, and he signed a 3-year contract with the Turkish Giants. Interesting how what he does there, as before for Werder Bremen, he was very solid. Ryan Babel has made the switch to Galatasaray from Fulham, again a free deal this time, and he's also signed a 3-year deal. Luca Pellegrini is going to Juventus from Roma, and the club have confirmed via their official website and also social media he's arrived for the medical, and the fee itself is €10 million plus Spinazzola going to Roma from Juventus. Then we have got Kovacic, and this one hasn't been announced just yet at the time we record this video at 11 AM on Sunday, but I'm pretty certain by 8 AM on Monday it will be a done deal. So Kovacic is set to join Chelsea from Real Madrid on a permanent basis now, and it's believed to be €50 million, or around £45 million. And again, it hasn't been announced just yet, but the club did confirm accidentally via their app that he signed, though again, it's all probably official now. The Daily Telegraph are saying Leeds have agreed a deal to sign Helder Costa from Wolves on a season-long loan. It's likely to be finalised in the coming days, and they're also set to get Jack Harrison from Man City for a second loan spell for the upcoming campaign. This next one could be a confirmed deal already, and pretty much every single outlet is saying the same thing. The Aston Villa have agreed a fee of 14 mil plus 3 million in additional fees. That's to sign Southampton left-back Matt Targett. L'Equipe are reporting that Spanish side Sevilla have put 11 to 13 million euros on the table to sign Lucas Ocampos from Marseille, and it's a bid that the French side is said to be seriously considering. Marseille are in a position right now that they need to sell players in order to stay in financial fair play boundaries, and there's a very good chance they bite with this offer. Burnley also said to be interested, and a few days ago had an €11 million bid rejected. And next up, according to Corriere dello Sport, they're saying Roma have secured Cagliari player Nicolo Barella for €35 million, with De Frel headed the opposite direction. It was thought Barella was on his way to Inter, but Roma have apparently beaten them to the punch. Barella has still yet to agree personal terms though, so for Inter it could be good news on that front, but if they do want to sign him, they've got to pay €50 million. A very short one from a representative from Goal.com who talks about Juventus a lot. He has said Paris Saint-Germain have contacted the entourage of Leonardo Bonucci. He only rejoined Juve 1 year ago from AC Milan after being away for a year there. And PSG in the past, I'd say 2 or 3 years ago, they wanted him back then. AC Milan have decided to sell Gianluigi Donnarumma in order to comply with financial fair play regulations. The player prefers to stay at AC Milan though, and Milan have put a price tag of €60 million, a valuation that PSG are prepared to meet. AC Milan have been kicked out of next season's Europa League, but I believe that's also like a request from the club. And Donnarumma, apparently PSG have already offered €40 million for him, or it might even be 20 mil plus Areola. Atletico Madrid are in advanced negotiations with Eintracht Frankfurt for the €40 million transfer of Ante Rebic, that's according to Sky Germany. And next up, according to a site called Barca Blaugranes, I've probably butchered that, so apologies, but they said Barca will raid Romanian club Viitorul Constanta to sign 20-year-old Ioannis Hagi. The attacking midfielder has impressed at the European Under-21s tournament, and it reportedly cost €7 to €8 million. There have been a fair few rumours suggesting he could be going to Ajax instead, but this Barca rumour has started to pick up a bit of pace. Arsenal have been given the price they'll have to pay Crystal Palace for Wilfried Zaha. The Daily Mail claims it will cost the Gunners £100 million to land the forward, with Palace's hope being that they can price out any type of move in the future and he stays at the club for next season. Now possibly they could work out some kind of deal because obviously 100 mil is completely unrealistic, but apparently Arsenal's total transfer budget this summer is just 45 mil, so they've got a long way to go. According to Sky Sports, Arsenal are monitoring Monaco's Keita Balde as they continue to search for a new winger. The 24-year-old is reportedly keen on a move to the Emirates, though a clutch of rival clubs are believed to be interested. Manchester United will make a bid for Newcastle midfielder Sean Longstaff in the coming days. The Mail report the Red Devils will tender an offer of £15 million for the 21-year-old who broke into the first team at St James's Park last season. Barcelona are plotting a £95 million bid for Argentina international Lautaro Martinez, as according to Radio La Red. Barca reportedly see Martinez as a more attractive option than Icardi, who is also on his way out of the San Siro. Parma are going to offer striker Mario Balotelli a €2 million a year contract as they move ahead with plans to sign the forward. The 28-year-old became a free agent yesterday on June 30th when his contract expired at Marseille, and Gazzetta di Parma say he's set to sign with the Serie A team. Parma also tried to sign Daniele De Rossi, but apparently it's going to cost them too much, so for right now, Balotelli, he's definitely the main focus. And next up, according to Calcio Mercato, they said Man City are struggling to get a deal tied up for Juventus fullback Joao Cancelo. The Bianconeri are not keen on the €40 million plus Danilo offer from the Premier League champions that's currently on the table. And apparently, again according to LIGT this time, they're saying Juventus will target Ricardo Pereira from Leicester City should Joao Cancelo depart. And to be fair, for FIFA Ultimate Team purposes, it'd be pretty good if that was to happen because Cancelo is a very good fullback in the game and him being in the Prem would be a massive bonus. But on top of that, Ricardo Pereira, he essentially replaces that hyperlinked Ronaldo straight away. Juventus could offer Gonzalo Higuain as part of the deal to secure Roma's Nicola Zaniolo, that's according to Corriere dello Sport. Higuain is back at Juve after a failed loan spell at Chelsea and also before that AC Milan, and despite Mauricio Sarri taking over at the Serie A champions, he's not thought to be in his plans. Zaniolo is a long-time target for Juve after making 27 appearances for Roma last term. The Express are saying Real Madrid are offering Marco Asensio to Liverpool, as in an attempt to sign Sadio Mane. The Express report that Real Madrid are prepared to let the 23-year-old leave, and that Liverpool like the attacking midfielder's style. Real Madrid believe that a swap deal might tempt Liverpool to sell, and they currently value Asensio at £85 million. But in my opinion, if they were to offer Asensio, there'd have to be a very large fee alongside it. And next up, according to the Metro, who I say every single time aren't too reliable, but they're saying Arsenal may be prepared to sell Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who has emerged as a shot target for Manchester United, but only at the right price. They suggest that a fee of £56 million may be enough to get him, who is now 30 and is likely to see his value dwindle. And 90minutes.com are saying Arsenal are prepared to listen to offers for the striker, but he's unlikely to join Manchester United or Liverpool. Chelsea have ordered Atletico Madrid to pay £50 million for the permanent transfer of Alvaro Morata. If they don't pay up, they'll recall him from his loan. And the reason that Chelsea will win to recall him is because he would boost their striking options for next season, especially with a transfer ban coming into play, but Atletico, they do want to keep him. RMC and L'Equipe are saying that Lyon are very close now to a sensational double swoop for Lille duo Thiago Mendes and Youssouf Koné. It's believed to be €37 million for the pair, 25 mil for Thiago Mendes and 12 mil for Koné. And Thiago Mendes is seen as the replacement for Ndombele, and according to Eurosport France, Juventus have in recent hours re-entered the talks and the race for Ndombele, but Tottenham still remain in pole position. Marca in Spain are saying Kylian Mbappe has made it clear to Paris Saint-Germain he won't renew his contract, and his current deal is set to expire in 2022. Money is not Mbappe's primary motivation though, but instead a desire to win more trophies and individual awards. And with that type of news, I would imagine that Real Madrid are very happy about it, because apparently for next summer, he's already their key target. And Marca are also saying that Tottenham have called Real Madrid in a bid to push through the sale of Christian Eriksen. The Dane's contract expires next year in 2020, and Spurs believe they must sell now or risk losing him on a free next summer, with Madrid the most likely destination. And now we have got two transfers for Juventus that could well be fully announced by the end of today. First up, according to Gianluca Damasio, he has sent Adrien Rabiot to undergo Juventus medical today. It's a free transfer from Paris Saint-Germain, and he's getting a very good wage and signing on fee. And one of the stories of the summer so far has been about De Ligt and his future away from Ajax and where he'll eventually go. Barca were favourites for the longest of time, and then Paris Saint-Germain were apparently favourites, but now he's said to be announced by Juventus today. The Italian champions have reached an agreement with their Dutch counterparts for De Ligt, as according to Corriere dello Sport. It's claimed the old lady will pay Ajax €75 million, and that his transfer to Turin will be made official by the end of Monday. De Ligt will reportedly have a release clause of €150 million, though that amount is set to increase and raise over the years. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, pressing the subscribe button if you're new, and pressing the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, what are the top 5 teams in the world right now? So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.